Hey, so this is the first for Gary Taylor Adventures. Welcome those of you who are visiting my very first #1 video for Gary Taylor Adventures. I've got another channel, I'll put a link below. It's the Kiwi Fly Fisherman channel. Kind of focuses on fly fishing, a bit of spin fishing. But I've done a lot of camping and stuff that I've kind of added into that particular channel, which I reckon it's best to have a separate channel, guys. It's the adventures that's probably taken the cake for me. So it's not a long paddle, little chop on the water, but I'm looking forward to it, guys. Got the hammock, got the tarp, and got the fishing rod and the license. So thanks for clicking on my channel, and we'll catch you out there. Wow, the trees, the banks come away from underneath it. Incredible. Right, just having a few flicks here with the old black and gold Toby single hook, anchored up. Anchor trolley is kind of off the nose of the kayak. Yeah, destination, that little isthmus in front there. Gonna just track around the right hand side around there. Camp spots kind of around the back of that little isthmus. Alright, been a bit choppy, a few little swells here, but the old kayak handles it pretty well. But we're here, guys. We're just gonna sneak around this little bay into the bay here, and our camp spot's just up here. Hey buddy. Okay, I'm just tethering up here because my plan is to cut away some of this gorse here so I can get the kayak in there. Last time I put the kayak along here, but the lake was a lot lower, and then there's a kind of a trail you can boondu bash through there. So, welcome to my friend, or not really my friend, gorse. This is nasty. Look at those thorns. Pretty nasty. Alright, coming up to my camp spot, guys, that I was at last time. Ah, yeah, my wood's still there. Man, that's a year ago, guys. Wow, perfect. Yes. See where I made the fire last time? Oh, this is so awesome. Hammock territory. I hang the hammock probably from this branch across to that one there. Guys, man is so happy. Oh, there's going to be the view. Peak Hill. Right, so first thing we did when we got back to camp here was take out the down sleeping bag just to loft it up. I like just taking it out, not compressing it. There's more than it needs to be. Put my gear down here. And now, mate, this is the little gem. I saw a guy, Nagualero, might put a link to his channel. He uses the pocket shower as a water repository. And this is the Cedar Summit 10 liters. You can get a shower of 7 minutes, but I prefer to bring the water up because it's a bit of a ways from the lake to here. So let's do that, shall we? We'll go and kind of get some water, and then set up the old hammock, tarp. Oh man, this place is tucked away nicely. Crikey, guys. Now I found it. I came exploring on top here. I thought maybe I could put a tent up here, and I suppose you could. It's a bit exposed up here, so found myself into those woods down there, and sure enough, for the tree hugger like me, it's perfect for the hammock. Oh, guys, it's beautiful out here. A few boats out fishing. So now we're going to head back down to the lake through here, guys. Down here, and we're almost on the lake's edge. Some water, yes. Campsite slowly taking shape. I'm going to lie with my head that side. I might have to take this foot up a little bit more. It won't be difficult, just nudge this up here. Seatbelt webbing. This is for the ridge line for the tarp. Paracord. So just pop the DD travel hammock, bivvy. Pop that up. Now I'm going to use the 3x3 meter DD tarp. It's great. It's got 19 attachment points. This is the bivvy hammock. You can see it's got 2 layers underneath. You could actually slip a kind of a bedroll underneath there. I'm going to use an underquilt. But yeah, that's waterproof underneath, not breathable. They do have a breathable type, the Frontline DD hammock. I went for this one because I have actually slept on the ground with this. It's like a mini tent. You just lift your bug net up, a couple tent poles and your aces. So I made up a couple of these prusik loops that I'll use now just to tension out the top of the tarp. So you just want it just coming over here, so if it drips, you kind of want the tarp covering at least about here, so water can kind of drip off at the lowest point there. So that's what we'll do. Okay, there's the prusik loop. It's looped up nicely. So now we just take a little carabiner. There we go. That's your prusik loop. See, I got a serious steep pitch on the back end. It's because I don't really need any view back there, guys, but maximizing the view out this way, as you can see. Man, it's turned out to be a lovely afternoon. So now I'm going to just pop these spreader bars. They go across this way and one on that side, so there's 2 of them. And yeah, alrighty guys, just climbed in into the hammock, just chilling out. Getting ready to make my Rogan Josh, and I brought 2 porterhouse steaks. I'm going to fry them off and cut them up. We'll cut them up and fry them off and add the Rogan Josh, guys. That's awesome. Oh, some lovely spices, chili powder. I'm going to add that here now. Right, I've just added this beautiful Rogan Josh sauce, Taste of India. It's going to simmer away now for about 10-15 minutes. Hey, so who's bringing the naan bread? Or the rice, basmati preferably. Come on guys. So there are no bears in New Zealand. That's why we can cook right here at the campsite, which is awesome. It's the weather and the sandflies you got to look out for here, guys. There's none around here though, which is great. Overcast day has turned out to be a primo day. It's just fantastic. And this stuff is hot, boy. This curry is hot, hot, hot. Order is up, guys. Here it is. Lake Coleridge curry. Rogan Josh curry. Right, we've got ourselves a bit of a roll and boil going on. Now we're going to have some do stupid things faster with more energy. Orgasmic coffee. This is Irish cream. Oh yeah. Made in Germany, that little filter. How cool is a little fire? I think that's called the bush box. And I've also got some biscuits somewhere around. Fruit and oat cookies. These things are hard, but they're yummo. There's a master of flight for you. There's our friend Livingston Seagull. Look at him just cruising. Just cruising beautifully. Peak Hill in the background. Yeah, nice and choppy now. Just exploring the little isthmus here. You can almost see the vehicle around the bay there. Yeah, nice. Yeah, just exploring around here. Found another lovely spot for a tent. Just pop the tent up here. Just have to be careful. There is a bit of a game trail here. But yeah, look at that for a nice spot. So it's like a little gully here where I am now. You can see the little isthmus carries on up there, so I guess the highest point is somewhere behind there. Yeah, I might head through here and try and see. Oh. Spider webs. Hey. Oh. Alright, I'm nearly coming through the bush to the other end here, I think. What's going on here, guys? Oh. Oopsie. We're on some rocks. Yeah. I think there's a boat just below us here. Cool. Oh wow, yeah. There's a nice view. Woohoo! Quite a drop down there. She might make my way back that way. So, see what I mean by being on this little isthmus here. So there's water there to my left, then this little peninsula isthmus, and then more water there. Just after 7, guys, and I think it's time to get out the hammock and make a bit of a hot chocolate. Yeah! Didn't do a lot of fishing today. As I said, my Kiwi Fly Fisherman channel is probably the one to check out, where I hit the water a bit more with the fishing rod. But this is just chilling, eh? So nice to relax. Get the old DD hammock set up, DD tarp set up. Ah, it's just absolutely a beautiful spot. A lot of native kiwi bush here. There's lance woods. It's kind of this hard wood that I've been cutting and using the deadfall from for the fire. Now there is a fire ban out, but yours truly has got the water right there. I'm using the firebox, so I'm managing the fire. I'm well out of the wind. I'm taking precautions to make sure I don't muck up. So guys, you've got to be responsible in the backcountry. Oh boy, I haven't seen a shaver in a while. So today is the first day of my 3-week holiday. I thought I'll just kick it off with an overnighter. What a great little spot to do the overnighter. That is just a primo spot, man. Seriously. Tomorrow, well, hopefully it's not too bad in the morning, because I wouldn't mind catching a fish and taking it home for the smoker. But we're not going to be in a hurry tomorrow. The forecast actually a bit of drizzle tomorrow. Still light winds. So maybe like when I arrived today, but overcast, claggy. Yeah, I'll just drop anchor and try a few spots on the way back. Man, that's a lovely spot. Little Esprit tablet. Perfect to fire start. We got a drinking chocolate. And look at that, mate. Secret Santa from the folks at work. Bless you guys. That's the GSI catalyst. There's a few BTUs pumping in there. That kettle is full, takes just about a litre. Cheers, guys. Hey! Oh well, it's 8 o'clock. The sun's just popped behind the hill there now. I might just tighten that one down a little bit further. We're going into kind of semi-storm mode just in case we get that rain that's forecast through the night. We'll see, guys. Looking good otherwise. Alright guys, sun's just set. I've got my outbound pillow. Just gonna lie back here and chill out. Forecast to get down to about 7 degrees tonight, so not too bad, but this little breeze probably knocking it down with a wind chill to about 4 or 5 degrees at the moment. It's pretty nippy. This is New Zealand, mate, in the middle of summer in the backcountry. Any rate, it's been great to have you along today. I hope you've enjoyed just kind of what the boys been getting up to. I'll let that burn down quietly, finish my hot chocolate, brush teeth, and then it's getting in the sack, mate. Okay guys, nestling in, yeah. So toasty with this underquilt. I'll probably take this thing off, this jacket. Hey, please feel free to comment below. Tell me what you think of this kind of setup. Have you tried something similar? Any suggestions to kind of maybe improve the setup that I've got here? I haven't shown you, but I've got little bungee cords on all the kind of main tie-out points, just so it kind of absorbs a bit of the wind pressure. Back in the day when I got this tub, ended up overnighting in a gale force wind, kind of bust one of these things off. These attachment points, just no give. So now with these little bungees, they just kind of give. And yeah guys, look forward to hearing your comments, your useful comments, and yeah, take it easy and hope you're getting out there as well. We'll catch up with you probably in the morning now. Tree just hit a bloom. Easy to see the flames. That's what it looks like out there, guys. So what's for breakfast? We've got some of the Irish cream plunger filtered coffee in there. We've got some apple, sultana and cinnamon oats and some plain oats. We're going to mix those. 3 of these little raisin packs. Right, I think we've got ourselves a rolling boil. Yeah. It's quite a full kettle today. Oopsie daisy. Let's do the first little pour down here. And give ourselves some of that. And we got the snuffer, which is so awesome. Puts it out immediately. Oh, I need a bit of water there. Oh, that apple smells good. Right, leave no trace, guys, except for a bit of ash. Beautiful morning. I'm going to set off and load up the kayak. Hopefully catch a fish to take home. What a contrast to yesterday afternoon. Beautiful. Here's a bit of a wind line out there in the middle of the lake. But right here, it's beautiful. Right guys, it's time to set off. Cheers, camp spot. Alright, I might just head up to the end of this peninsula here. Just look for a few rises, try a green beetle maybe. So it's got the green beetle invitation out there. A slow drift. The wind behind me drifting along here, which is quite nice. But look at the scenery, guys. What a beauty. So the little breeze has picked up a bit. So I dropped a fish back there, took my dry fly quite aggressively, but I was a bit slow. You know, normally you just you wait a while for it to take the dry before you strike, but he grabbed it, so I should have just hit earlier. So he got off. Could have been a little rainbow. Anyway, guys, who's complaining with a view like this? So just cruising with a bit of a breeze at my back. I think I'm going to go around into that little bay behind where I camped and just look for some rises along that. Yeah, Toby just popped out as I got him in the net. It's a little rainbow, no, a little brown trout actually. He's probably about 1.5 pounds. Good condition, man. Lovely condition. I think I'll put him back, guys. Right, I've just come all the way around from the other side, around this isthmus here, and just cruised up, put up the kayak here. We got the wind behind us. Just looking for risers here. Got the old 7-weight fly rod. It's the Sierra Avalanche. And there could be another little spot just over here to put a tent or a kayak up. Always good to scope out new territory. See some nice trees here. Got to be careful when the nor'wester comes off the left here. You've got to be out of the wind, mate. Oh, well, certainly nice trees. Yeah, get a tent in behind here. A little bit thick, the grass. Yeesh. Yeah. Oh no, you can get a tent in there, guys. There's your view. If you park your tent, just put the tent back here. Might have to hack a bit of the grass. How's that for a view through there? Not shabby, Nige. And when the trout start rising, it's going to be great. Haven't seen any rises. Oh, a couple of rises earlier. Nice water there, come on. Surely there's got to be a cruiser. Thanks again, guys, for joining Gary. This beautiful Lake Coleridge. I think I'll head back to the car now. It's been an awesome trip, and I hope to spot you next time. If you want to see more of these kind of videos, feel free to kind of subscribe. Give us a thumbs up, some comments, useful comments if you like. But otherwise, we'll catch up with you later.